Hi, I'm glad to welcome all of you today for our next meeting, which HR holds next missions. Thank you for attending for today's. Can we call this meeting to order?
Yes, sure.
Yes, sure.
Are there any apologies absent from today's meeting?
Yes, Mr. Bakri Othman is on medical leave, while Mrs. Diana Abdul is away attending an online seminar.
Thank you, Mr. Azrul. Then can we proceed to our next item, which is supposed to be the minutes of the previous meeting?
Yes?
Yes,
May someone read through the minutes of the previous meeting which we distributed earlier? Are there any amendments?
Yes, Madam Minor. There is a correction to item number 4. The amount allocated for the Hari Raya event was RM4,000, not RM5,000.
Correction for number 6. There were 5 designs to launch at Hari Raya event instead of 6 designs.
Alright, thank you both of you. Are there any other amendments?
No.
Alright then, thank you. So can someone propose the minutes be passed as an actual record?
I propose the minutes be passed as a true record.
I second the motion.
So now let's move on. Any matters arising?
At Hari Raya event, online sales did not hit the target. This is because after 2 years of MCO, people are logging for shopping in the stores.
I suggest that we grow the business by looking for a dropship. They do not have to hold stock and will be able to make an income from the total sale.
Thanks for the idea, staff. Anything else to be added, Mr. Arti?
Yes, I agree with Ms. Steph. We should open up a platform for those who want to gain money by doing dropshipping or someone who needs help on business.
Thank you, Mr. Arti, for your response. Okay, if there is nothing else to be discussed, shall we move on to our first item, which in our special business today, the compensation to be given to the staff due to the economic situation. There have been many problems related to the financial issues in our company Hijana Halls lately. Some of the staff must be retrenched, which this issue really catch my eyes. Any suggestion from all of you?
I suggest to rethinking about the decision to be taken. If there is no other way, then we have to decide to retrench some of the staff.
Based on the financial statement, we need to reduce staff to avoid a lot of deaths in the company.
I suggest that we give 2 months of their salary as compensation.
usually the company will give 3 months' salary as compensation.
2 months salary as compensation and provided threshold design from Hijana Hall.
I don't agree with 2 months salary for compassion because during the situation, everything needs money to live. I retain 3 months salary as a compassion and any 2 design were in the Hijana Hall company.
I suggest that we vote on how much compensation should we give to the staff.
I will stay with my idea 2 months salary compensation with threshold for the staff.
I will vote to give 3 months salary compassion to the staff.
I am voting for the 3 months' salary also.
Me either.
By the majority, we will give 3 months salary compensation to the staff. And Mr. Azrul, please do the later and give it to the selected staff, okay?
Noted, Madam Ainul.
Glad this matter can be discussed quickly and well. Let's go to the next item, which staff missing from work but not providing their medical certificates. Another overwhelming issues to overcome together. Does anyone have an idea about these issues?
I think this issue is related to the first item. They were questioned why they take medical certificate in a different place from their residence. Therefore, some of the staff may take the emergency leave as the reason they were missing.
One of the design members take care of his sick mother. His mother was lying on the bed and couldn't move, so he often took medical certificate from his mother place of residence.
Miss Diana, why not advise the employee to take special leave only? Unpaid leave?
If he takes special leave, he will not earn any salary. How is he going to feed his sick mother? The government might be helpful, but still he needs money to cover his mother treatment.
So, what about his responsibility as a worker? Can he prepare the design well?
So far, he is able to produce a good design. Even the results from his design are usually sold out. If working from home at the office gives the same result, why should we burden him with present in the office?
Madam Ainul, I suggest we help him. Apart from raising the company's profile, we can also deduct the company's income tax.
That's a good idea, Mr. Atif. Mr. Secretary, please remind me about it later, okay?
Alright, I will get that done by Friday.
Madam Ainul, I have another proposal. Why don't we conduct a team building session to uplift the worker spirit? Hopefully, this constructive season can encourage cooperation among the staff.
I suggest that we call a psychologist for this, because psychologists have more experience in motivating their participants.
My idea is to gather and express feelings to a high level of management. This is because I believe there are those among them who have problems that the top management needs to hear.
I agree with Mr. Atif on this. Calling a psychologist is not a bad idea, but gathering all the employees and sharing problems will give them hope, and their problems can be solved. We can call it a sharing season from heart to heart. Besides, we also need to consider that Hijana House is financial trouble, right?
I understand your will, Miss Diana, but the problems of the employees also need to be heard by the superiors. Maybe we can combine two things in one event?
Calling psychologists and listening to workers' problems simultaneously. For employee problem, maybe we can provide a ballot box for employee so they can express their desires in writing, and high-level management can take appropriate action.
In addition, I suggest high-level management inform employees of financial issues. This is to create an understanding so that employees do not rely too much on the companies in the current economic crisis.
I am glad that everyone taking part of this issue and being so active to give you guys ideas. That is a very good idea, though. I will consider each of your ideas, and Mr. Secretary, can you prepare the proper paperwork for this event? I will consider it later.
Okay, Madam Ainul. In the next week, I will present the paper to Madam.
If that is the end of our next issue discussions, can we jump to our next item, which move on to any other business? Anything to be added?
Nothing from my part.
No issue from my department.
If that's so, thank you. Our next item is a date, time, and also venue for our next meeting. Mr. Secretary?
Madam Ainul, since there is a lot of paperwork to be completed before that, can I send a notice about the next meeting to the members later?
Yes, sure.
I think that's all for today. Anything else? Any questions, comments, or any feedback? If there's no, well, thank you for giving the massive feedback for each item, and once again, thank you for coming to this meeting. Will someone propose the meeting be adjourned?
Yes, I propose the meeting be adjourned.
I second the motion.
Thank you. The meeting is adjourned and have a nice day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.